Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. This is a reading for you from me. We are going to take a look and see exactly what's coming through. And I just wanted to mention as well that if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews, check out the description box below. There is my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and at the bottom of that you can see everything. And also this is a very safe space where you are always very welcome, and I feel like there are messages for you. So we are going to take a look and let's have a look. All right. You've been feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You oftentimes just feel really burdened, overwhelmed, frustrated, just really chaotic from within. And I see that here with the 10 of Wands, along with the 9 of Swords as well. There's just this sense of feeling really stressed, feeling like everybody always wants your time, your energy, but they just don't give you the same in return. You oftentimes just feel like you cannot win in any kind of circumstance or situation, because you feel like if you say one thing, then it will be wrong, but if you say the opposite, then people also think you're wrong. So a lot of the times you also feel like no matter what you do, you can't win. No matter what you do, it's never the right answer, and there's always just a lose-lose situation that you feel and face constantly, and it makes you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, and very, very sad, and you just feel so chaotic. And it's chaos that stems from how other people treat you, not necessarily how you're doing things, if that makes sense. I feel like you're always trying your best, you're always doing your best, you're trying to do the most that you can for yourself and for others, and you just feel like you just can't catch a break. Literally, you feel like you can't catch a break. It's like one thing after the other, people having problems and issues and struggles, and you have to be there for them. But it's like when it comes to you, it's like, no, we're not here, we're busy, you know. And so you're dealing with people who have one rule for themselves and another rule for you. And it's like one rule for others and one rule for you, you know. And the rule for you is different because they just feel like they can treat you however and whatever. But if, God forbid, they get treated in a very similar way, they would be like, oh my God, you know, this is unacceptable, but it's okay for them to treat you that way. And you're just thinking to yourself, that's not fair. And let me just tell you, like, yes, that's not fair. Okay, so that's what we have there, literally. And you just constantly feel trapped, you feel frustrated, you feel flustered, you feel overwhelmed. Like, why? You know, why is all of this happening to me? Why do I feel lonely? Why are people not coming forward towards me? Why are people not progressing towards me? Why are people not doing or saying the right thing? Why are people treating me like this when I don't know how? You just get so, this is a card of feeling isolated and feeling like just like no one. You can't move, you don't know, you know, you feel like if I go this way, it's wrong. If I go that way, it's wrong. If I do this, it's wrong. If I do that, it's wrong. And you just feel lonely because you're thinking to yourself, like, how can I constantly be facing these problems over and over again? Some of you feel financially stuck with money. You feel like it's stagnant. It's not really growing. Or you feel like opportunities come, but then it becomes stagnant. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. And the star also shows that emotionally you're not doing too well as well. You're mentally and emotionally struggling somewhat with yourself, even though you're trying and you are a very good person. I think what you should know is that things will change and you will feel better and you will feel so much stronger within yourself. The star shows a release. It shows something breaking. It shows the stars aligning and coming into a much more favorable aspect where you don't feel the constant burden and stress of other people's problems upon your soul. And also you will start to feel that stagnant areas of your life that are quite overwhelming, draining, tiring will start to move and shift, because that is the energy here with the star, which is showing that release. The water will start to flow, money will start to flow, your problems will start to get unstuck. This is very, very important. It's almost like you unlock the lock, okay? That's the affirmation for this reading. If it resonates with you or if you find that it makes sense for you, the lock is being unlocked. Okay, even with the Page of Swords, we see such a great energy here, which is energizing, it's refreshing, it's exciting, it's moving, it's going in the right direction. You find the ability and the strength to unlock this lock, which I think is just so powerful and so important. Also with the Page of Wands as well, it is very, very beautiful. It comes together in such a lovely way, and you know, there's just this energy here of things moving in the right direction, and a lot of fulfillment, a lot of joy, and a lot of happiness as well, which then also allows your relationships in terms of your love life to come together. You will start to feel emotionally much more healed, and also Three of Wands, the things that you've been waiting for start to progress and start to move in the right direction. There's also more loyalty from people here towards you as well, be it friendships, lover, family as well. There's just a real sense of honesty, faithfulness and loyalty, which is obviously so important and so significant. And then we've got here as well the Knight of Wands, which shows that people come to you. You don't have to be feeling like no one ever looks at you, no one thinks about you, no one understands you. This really is about things moving in the right direction and more happiness coming your way, especially after this pain and sadness that you have faced of being heartbroken, sad, upset, frustrated. You know, the Five of Pentacles is about feeling super lonely as well, and it's something you've really suffered with, especially because of how other people have mainly treated you. This is you truly being able to move forward. Now, what is it that does this? Okay, so let's have a look and see, what is it that allows this lock to be unlocked now? Why now, right? First and foremost, you're much more spiritually grown. You've gone through a lot of spiritual growth recently. You've learned a lot more about yourself, which allows you to understand how others act, and also allows you to know how you then act based upon how others act towards you. So you become more spiritually grown. Some of you may be doing therapy, you may be, you know, learning a lot more about psychology and why people treat people in certain ways and why they go about things in certain ways. So you become more spiritually sort of advanced to understand that. And then also the Six of Pentacles is beautiful because it represents here so much more balance, right? You become more balanced within yourself. And also here as well, I really feel like there is a sense here of also like breaking some form of, you know, generational issue, which I also feel here can be a curse. So the thing is, curses aren't always seen on somebody's soul. Like, you can't just walk down a street. Most people can't walk down a street and see that, oh, that person has like a curse on them, you know. It is something that exists. It is something that really blocks people from being able to find or have the happiness and abundance that they want. But once you actually, you know, break that curse, life starts to become so much better. So I think that one thing here for sure is that a lot of you, okay, have been dealing with that. You've been dealing with someone from the family having placed some form of curse, magic, hex onto you, which has really struggled, which has made your life struggle as an adult, okay, or as like a teenager. You know, when you really want things to happen in your life and you find that, oh, it's just not happening. Well, oftentimes also with magic, the more you really want something, the more that magic actually is stopping it from happening. I would recommend doing a black magic removal, and I would also recommend the protection ritual so that, you know, you remove the magic and then you are protected for life against future magic. The removal and the protection are very powerful because once you do them, you never have to worry about magic, hexes, curses, voodoo, evil eye, any of that kind of stuff ever again. So I do feel that you are struggling with that, and if you've done a removal, you've done a protection, you never have to worry. As time goes by, things will start to align. Basically, you will have a lot of emotional and mental happiness. You will have a loving counterpart who appreciates you and loves you for who you are. Six of Swords, you'll be able to move on from this and move away from it. Seven of Swords here shows someone having done something behind your back, which has ultimately kept things from flourishing and progressing in the right direction that you've wanted it to go in. And it's been really challenging and very overwhelming, especially because the Six of Pentacles here definitely does show that balance and equilibrium will be restored in your life mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, romantically, in every single way. This is going to get broken. This cycle will break. You will then be able to have so much more abundance and happiness. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that, you know, if anyone ever wanted to purchase a removal, it is always listed down below and on shopmoonlightguidance.com, in the description box as well. There's services for many areas of your life: beauty, justice, love, marriage, career, healing, business, home, you know, healing as well. There's also intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews, you know, bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow. There's personal tarot readings with me to answer personal questions you may want to have answered. And yeah, everything is always linked down below. But the good news is that this is going to break. You also have the ability to break it, and you are also becoming spiritually so much more knowledgeable to understand how people act towards you, and the fact that when someone treats you in a certain way, it's not a reflection of you, it's actually a reflection also of themselves as well, especially in regards to certain things they say to you which are clearly not even true, you know. So this is the reading. If this resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for more information. Like I mentioned, I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day, so do check those out, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.